What's up guys? Today's video is about the top 5 best nut milk makers at home of this year through extensive research and testing to put together a list of options. So what are the price, performance, and particular use? For more information on the products, do I have to include the links in the description box below, which is updated for the best prices? Like the video, do comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. Number 1. Tribest Soyabella. This is a value option for someone who regularly makes soy milk, soups, and other beverages, as the Tribest Soyabella heats, cooks, and blends all in one go. It's also easy to store if it's not used every day. We were able to easily make chai with cashews, warming spices, and black tea leaves by simply adding our ingredients and pressing the preset function for hot beverages. It worked similarly for making soups and stocks. The raw function makes milk from nuts, seeds, and oats and does not heat up. The machine comes with a fine and coarse screen to filter out the pulp after blending. Though we found the texture to be gritty at first, we learned that running the cycles a few times and using another strainer improved the texture. It took some time to figure out how to attach the head to a fine mesh container that holds the nuts or grains. It is tricky to attach, especially when it is full of nuts, and occasionally it does not thread in properly. Number 2. ChefWave Milkmade Milk Maker. The ChefWave is a feature-loaded appliance with preset buttons for various kinds of nuts, soy, oats, and coconut, and we were able to combine nuts and seeds to make unique flavor combinations. In less than 15 minutes, we made 20 ounces of almond milk, which was hot and ready to use in coffee, as the ChefWave cleverly uses steam while grinding its ingredients. The design is straightforward and intuitive, and we liked that we never had to figure out a whole panel of different settings. The recipes took a bit of tweaking and adjusting the ingredient quantities to get a thicker consistency, but comparatively, we used fewer quantities of nuts and grains to make creamy milk. We noted that the texture of our milk was slightly gritty with harder nuts like almonds, but this was easily fixed with a fine mesh strainer. Number 3. NutraMilk Nut Processor. We may be slightly obsessed with the versatility of the NutraMilk Nut Milk Maker and how easy it is to operate. Even after our testing, we kept making bean dips, hummus, and salsas in addition to making nut butter and milk. The process is simple. Place the nuts in the container, place the lid on, and hit the butter cycle. It turns everything into smooth and creamy butter and automatically tamps the contents. After the butter cycle runs its course, you can add in the liquid, and let the machine run its course. Once done, the milk can be dispensed through the spigot. We also like the easy cleanup process as the parts are dishwasher safe. Taste is another area where the NutraMilk had us floored. It produced the creamiest cashew and oat milk, and its almond milk had only the slightest residue. And a cup of nuts yields about 1 quart of nut milk. The assembly is intuitive and works just like a food processor. Once you start the nut or grain milk process, this unit does it all, with one catch. Number 4. Almond Cow Plant-Based Milk Maker. If speed is your main concern, we recommend the super fast Almond Cow. It uses about 10,000 RPM while processing the ingredients to make milk. At most, it only took 1 minute, but usually, it was even less for softer nuts like cashews and grains like oats. The entire unit is sleek and consists of a motorized unit, a stainless steel filter basket, and a container for collecting the milk. Once loaded, operating it is simple. Just press the cow button and let it run through its cycles. The ingredients are ground and blended with the water, and once the cycle finishes, the pulp stays back in the filter basket. Although the unit does not have heating capabilities, you can add warm or hot water to make the milk at the desired temperature. We noticed that it leaves behind a lot of pulp, which can contain almost half a cup of milk. The mouthfeel of the almond milk particularly was quite gritty. We found that running the cycle twice and further straining it through a cheesecloth increased the desired mouthfeel of the nut milk and improved the yield. Number 5. Nutr Nut Milk Maker. Nutr is chic, small, and ideal for single servings or smaller households. The Nutr is extremely user-friendly and has 7 preset functions that are controlled via a control panel with a single touch button for toggling through the various settings. There's even a function for self-cleaning. The option to make milk at room temperature, warm, or boiling adds to the versatility of this nut milk maker. During testing, we found that the milk had a smooth texture, though we appreciated the fact that you can run it through a second time for added smoothness. For the most part, you don't need to use the strainer that comes with the machine, but if you want to, you can strain the milk directly into a cup or your favorite coffee mug. The hot setting in the Nutr is for making milk that requires prior cooking, like soy or rice, and it runs for 20 minutes. The flavor and texture of the milk was consistent throughout our testing. If you enjoy this video, like the video, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon for more interesting videos like this.